guys, welcome back. Tyler here with the 100-Day Hustle, and today I am going to go over the top 5 categories you can get started selling today on eBay with just stuff you likely have, laying around your home. So number one, first category I'm going to recommend, we're going to hop right into this, is sporting goods. A lot of you guys or girls who have equipment from either your kids laying around, just even to a hobby you used to get into. Everything from cycling gear, hockey equipment, baseball equipment, golf clubs, golf gloves, golf bags, baseball. And another kind of subcategory of this would be outdoor gear. So tents, hammocks, flashlights, any camping equipment, stuff like that can do really well. My theme pretty much with all these are actually going to be is something small and fairly lightweight, usually under 2 pounds or something like that. Your shipping can certainly eat up your products. So that is the first category, and these are in no particular order. Moving on, category number 2 is going to be your purses and handbags. So yes, one of my favorite categories, everything from Kate Spade, Coach not so much anymore, they used to be hot a few years ago. Kate Spade, obviously you got your designer brand, Chanel, Tory Burch, drawing a blank, a few of the other ones, but even Steve Madden and Guess handbags, stuff like that you'll find at a department store. If you can get those low enough, those will still sell. So again, everything from the wallets to the clutches to the crossbodies to even backpacks. I've sold some of my older backpacks, and I've picked up other ones at garage sales of people reaching out to me. Your Toomies, your 511s, your Go Rucks, your Chrome bags, things of that nature. Even messenger bags do really well. Moving forward, category number 3, and everybody has this, I can guarantee you this: shoes and clothing. Use shoes and clothing. When somebody told me this, I said those things are selling huge on eBay. I looked at them like they had 5 heads. But I still dabble in this, from now. Actually, I just sold a pair of my used Nike Air Force Ones that had just been sitting back in the closet for a while. So use sneakers, actually new and used clothing, but certainly used clothing. Cleats, dress shoes, heels, dance shoes. What else do we got? Your shirts, dress shirts, some too. Even this I could probably sell on there. This is a Joseph A. Banks. I wouldn't get too much for it. Certainly something could sell on there. Graphic tees do really good. Jeans, certain jeans. Lingerie is huge, as well as bras and women's underwear. Mostly bras, because I've noticed women will actually spend a really good amount of money just to have a proper fitting bra. What I've noticed actually dealing with these are the larger sizes. Your odd sizes do best, and this is pretty much with all clothing. Obviously, plus size clothing costs more to make. It sells for a lot higher. Not everybody has it. Usually, you don't go to a normal store and you don't find 3-4 X's on the rack readily. So yeah, that's kind of what we got for that. This is stuff that we've got in the closet, as well as you can go to any thrift store and find this stuff. Category number 4, and this is my bread and butter on eBay right now, and that is electronics. Everything from old school handheld games we all used to play with as kids, to the accessories, to fax machines, printers. I'm trying to think. Smartphones, definitely. It's really what I'm honing my skills in and reselling right now is smartphones. Just kind of give you guys an example. I just sold this one this morning. It is a Jumanji game. Anytime Jumanji stuff is flying off the shelf right now because they have the new video. Anytime something is trending, whether it's a new Hollywood movie coming out, a political debate, whatever the news is consuming it, if you have an item or something relating to that, everybody wants it because that's what's hot right now. So like I said, anything Jumanji. Actually, I went to, just before Christmas, I went to Five Below, and they had a Jumanji travel board games. They were $5 a piece. I went to every Five Below within an hour radius of us, and I bought every single one out. Then I sold them for $19.99 under the free shipping. So I easily doubled my money on selling that. It was just because it's Jumanji. The kids are seeing it on TV. And that was a board game. I guess that's another category I didn't add in. It's going to be your toys and hobbies. Now, there's a caveat with this, and I learned this the hard way. I actually found a vintage Monopoly game, and it was very rare. It was worth, I can't remember, this was last year. I sold it for $100-something. They only paid for like $5 at a yard sale. I included free shipping because that's pretty much what I do. If you're not including free shipping on eBay, you're losing. but I included free shipping. I went to ship it. It cost me like $52 to ship this thing to California. I couldn't for the life of me figure it out. I was so pissed. I still ended up making a profit on it, but man, I ate up all my margins, and it was just because it was such an odd shape. It didn't fit in any flat rate envelopes or anything like that. And if we got enough interest, we'll go over shipping stuff later. So number 4 was electronics, and number 5, this is a fun one, especially if you like a treasure hunt. Number 5 is antiques. A lot of us have antiques laying around our home if we've lived in there long enough, whether it's a grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever. Even if you just go to flea markets, I love hitting up flea markets. Some ideas of antiques. I actually just sold a pack of 4 old school wagon wheels. They're about yay big. I think they were 6 or 7 inches in diameter. They were wooden, had the rubber thing on there. I mean, people buy them whether they're trying to repurpose an old toy or they're just collecting them. License plates, old school vintage license plates. If you can find a leather license plate that's not freaking dry rotted, those will go for good bucks. I don't even know what the market is on that, but I've seen some go for auction for a decent chunk. What else do I have? Old signs. Signs can get tricky. I mean, if they're small enough. I actually sold a replica. I bought it at a flea market during the summer. They were all replica signs of older, larger ones back in the day, but they were porcelain signs in good condition, so for really well. Telephones, even the old school telephones, are actually telephones in general. I do really well right now with buying up your your cordless handsets. Probably shouldn't give that tip because I do really well doing that. There's a key to make yourself stand out, so I won't give that tip away. But yeah, I do really well with the telephones, the wireless ones, especially if you can get them in like a set of like 5 or 6, within everything's working. Dolls do really well. Everything from plush dolls to your porcelain dolls. I've dealt with some of those. And military is a huge category, especially for vintage and antique military. From everything from some of the clothing that they wore to some of the tools that they used to even the insignias and stuff, the patches that they wore. So there you have it. Let me know what you guys think. Those are the top 5 categories you can likely sell today on eBay and start making money. Or even if you don't want to get signed up on eBay right away, a lot of people in your local market just love to have this stuff if you got a little bit, just laying around. So that's that. Hit that like button if you like this. I'll be trying to do daily episodes for tips and tricks on how to sell and flip your way to freedom. So like I said, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and that's it for today. Stay tuned for the next one. I'll see you guys. Take care.